Well, hello, my friends. Um, this is my, I suppose, third or fourth update, and I'm so sorry that I haven't been updating more frequently. But to tell the truth, I've been um, very distraught, and things have not been exactly going my way. So it's very hard to face the camera when uh, so many things are swirling in your mind. But let me begin from the beginning for those of you who are perhaps seeing this for the first time. My name is Ava. I am the um, oracle for this channel, which I've had for 8 years. And I have suffered a tremendous change and loss in the last few weeks. And it began with the advent of Helene, the first hurricane to hit Florida. I live in Sarasota on the coast, on the west coast, and we were impacted by that hurricane with flooding. And I teach yoga on Siesta Key Beach, and I have done so for 16 years. And routinely, you pay a beach access fee for the privilege of teaching on that beach, which is round about $1,200 for 6 months. Well, I thought I was going to start teaching in October 1st, and I routinely pay that fee just before October, which I did. Then Helene hit, and I realized that I wasn't going to be able to teach on Siesta Key Beach because it was damaged, as was Siesta Key itself, tremendously damaged. I've lived in this apartment, which is on top of it's a house, the second floor of which is an apartment, which I've also been living in for 15 years, paying rent month to month. Relatively good rent for the neighborhood, and so I had a small commute between my house and my work, and I felt that I could do this channel as a supplement because I love tarot and astrology as well as yoga. So I digress. Right after Helene hit, my landlord, who lives below me, announced that I would have to leave my apartment because his family needs to move in here, and they had suffered some damage in the hurricane. So I was given a notice of 2 months. I decided, after looking online, that was not a very long time to find any accommodations after 2 hurricanes. Milton hit second, and there were no available apartments or anything for me. And I didn't have work on the beach as well. And just before Milton hit, my car died completely on the road. 2 days before Milton hit, I had it towed to Firestone. They had so much work that they couldn't get to it, and when the hurricane was right on the horizon, they called me and said that I had to have my car towed back to my house here to wait for them to open. I did that, and after the hurricane, I had the car towed back to Firestone, and they detected about $1,500 to $1,600. We'll round it out to $1,600 in repairs, which I paid. But as I was driving away from Firestone, right in front of their office, the car died again. And their mechanic told me that it was an electrical problem and they couldn't diagnose it really, and I would have to take it to my dealer, which would probably, in their estimation, be another $1,600 or $2,000 more. The car is only worth $3,500. So I sold the car for $275 for parts. So I have no car. I have no work. And I have nowhere to live. And I have a cat. So the only place that was welcoming me is my previous home in Hawaii, where there's a room where I can stay and reestablish myself. And I'm leaving October the 30th for Hawaii. I thought that I could place my cat in a good home, either through friends or through Cat Depot or various other types of shelters they have here. But unfortunately, because of the 2 hurricanes, all of the shelters are completely full. I have one more chance today at another shelter, which is called Last Resort Animal Shelter. And I am literally, this will be my last resort. I called them today at 11 to see if they can take my precious little Scooter, who is 16 and practically unadoptable at this point, or nobody wants her, none of my friends can take her. So besides the fact that I have to leave 90% of my clothes and 100% of my belongings, furniture, it means nothing compared to having to leave my cat. That's why I couldn't literally face you, because of the in any event, thank you for your support. And if there's any way you can help, if you can make a donation of any amount, I would really appreciate it. I best end now because I don't think I can go on. All right, so thank you. I'll leave information below. Thank you. Appreciate it.